Hello and welcome back to our Bretonian night, and we're going to go and just check out our perks for a second here, because we do actually have one focus point to spend as well. So we're obviously going to do frugal. This is obviously a no-brainer pretty much. Warrior's diet is not exactly great, so we're just going to go for that, and we need to pick a focus point. Okay, so what are we going to do? Well, I do want to level up riding skill. I want to level up polearm skill. I also do actually want to level up two-handed as well, because eventually we are going to be heading into sieges, and sieges are going to require something that is not a lance, and so I'm thinking that probably having a two-handed would probably be the way to go. However, I'm also thinking of other things, like, for example, making money. Making money equals, you know, getting roguery skill leveled up and so on and so forth. I'm also thinking about scouting. I'm also thinking about medicine. It's extremely irritating, actually, having so many things that you want to spec into, but you don't have enough points to be able to do it. So I'm thinking right now that we're probably just going to do what I thought and just literally go for scouting. There we go. We're just going to do scouting. There we are. And career. We've got a career point. So here we go. We've got this. Plus 20% speed during the ability, which now scales with the polearm skill and starts recharged, which is obviously fantastic. So that's great. So that means I can use my ability almost instantaneously, and we can also now go in to this particular fight, which is going to be up against a bunch of cultists. Obviously, I wasn't really trying to find these cultists. I basically just wanted to find anyone that I could get my hands on here, and hopefully we're going to have a good time. Now, I have never tried the Nightly Charge ability ever before. Oh, I actually just used it. Well, my bad. I guess I should probably use it. Okay, nice damage. Did I actually... I killed two people? How did I kill two people? How did I kill two people in one go right there? I have no idea. Is that part of the ability? Is that the ability actually doing that? Or is that just a couch lance, like an effective couch lance or something? I don't actually know, but... yeah, we're doing some pretty nice damage nevertheless. And I think we should actually be fine. I mean, very clearly we are going to be fine. It's just very much dependent on how many little bits of experience we can get, of course. Let's see if I can do a little bit of extra damage here. Yeah, my forces are indeed getting killed, because that's just how it goes, unfortunately. You know, the infantry and the various other lower tier units are definitely going to die like this, but I'm getting a lot of kills, as you can see, so this is pretty nice. We got Nightly Charge once again, so let's actually do that once more and actually see what happens, because it only lasts, and this is the annoying thing, it only lasts 6 seconds, so I'm a bit worried about it, but yeah, let's just see what we can do. Oh, okay. We killed him with the mount. Well, that wasn't exactly what I had intended, but it will work. Kind of. Don't think it even gives us the experience, to be honest, but yeah. Anyway, there you go. 5.6 for now, not too bad. 3.2 morale, and we can obviously take these guys prisoner. To be honest, taking people prisoner isn't really even what I particularly want to do, because generally it is going to be... it doesn't really do much. It doesn't really level up roguery at all, even if you have 5 focus points in it, which I gotta say is kind of annoying, but, you know, what else can I do about it? And we did we level up? No, we just gained a perk point. Okay, I understand. Alright, so let's go after these guys, right? Let's go after these cultists over here. And obviously we're going to be trying to move as fast as possible if we can. I do want to try to fight as large of a population of cultists as possible too, because that's inevitably going to give us the most benefit. And we need as much cash as we can get our hands on, because as you can see, my daily wages are currently at a relatively staggering, considering we literally just made the first episode, and it is already at 170, which is pretty crazy, if I do say so myself. So I'm not a big fan of that, but what we're going to do is I'm going to use Nightly Charge, and we're going to charge at them right now. Going to go for a couch lance. Nice. That was a nice hit right there. 445 damage. We literally did 445 damage right there. That's kind of insane. And yeah, this is only going to get better, obviously. Just bear that in mind. This is only going to get better because we're going to be getting a much faster horse. We're going to be getting a much better lance. Or at least we can hope that we're going to. Alright, so we're now at the merchant. Obviously, we do want to sell some stuff, and we want to make sure that we stay ahead of the curve, as it were. So there's another 3,300 for us. We're also going to sell our prisoners, as you can see, even with one point in roguery, it's really not doing anything, which is super, super sad. I feel like, personally, the scaling of roguery and the way that it levels up is way too low. I don't know whether that's just me, but I personally think that it is way too low, and we are going to consistently see roguery lagging behind pretty much any other perk, with the exception of maybe trade skill, because trade is obviously very much dependent on a certain number of other factors, just because it is quite difficult to actually get trade goods that are profitable most of the time, unless you find a town that has just recently been under siege, and then you can sell a bunch of really, really cheap food to it. You know, those are the kinds of situations I'm talking about. Anyway, let's tell our guys to charge in once again. Let's go for a nice little couch lance here, and we'll go for the nightly charge once again. Let's do it. Ah, there we go. Nice. Okay, I killed one person. 315 piercing damage. Not too bad. Although, to be fair, I actually... You know what I need to do? I actually need to see what this ability actually does. Because I know that I've read it, but do I understand what it does? That's the question now, you see. Because from a superficial standpoint, yeah, I do know what it does. It's supposed to speed us up, and it's supposed to give us more damage. But do I actually understand how to use it? You know, that's the big question mark that I have right now swirling around my head. So we're gonna take a look at that in just a moment. I'm just gonna speed things up just so we can get these guys out of the way. Thank you very much. And yeah, thankfully we are not losing anyone, which is actually quite funny considering I don't even have that much medicine skill, but well, there you are, you know, it's actually working pretty nicely here. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to take a look at the ability once again. We did actually level up, so why not? You know, it's a good opportunity for me to do that. We're going to go for No Rest for the Wicked because raiding is actually going to be something that I might intend to do. And I would like to level up my medicine skill once more. I know. We shouldn't really do that, but I am going to do that. And, okay, so we're finally going to get 40 increased HP. And now let's actually have a look. Prepares a devastating charge. When mounted, the knight receives perk buffs as well as a 20% chance of his lance not bouncing off. Okay, so in other words, that's... Yeah, okay, so that's basically what it does. So a 20% chance, and then a couch lance attack. The attack chance increases by 0.1% for every point in riding. And we currently have 70 in riding, so... I mean, that's not really that great, that percentage. So, yeah, basically it just allows us to maintain a couch lance after hitting something. Obviously, as I've said before, multiple times, it's probably not a good idea to evaluate the ability right now, but I am going to be definitely very, very interested in seeing what it's going to be like a little bit later on, because it's probably going to be utterly bonkers good later. But as it is right now, yeah, no, not really. Anyway, here's another 28 enemies that we can fight. And I'm actually thinking to myself, shall we go and try to get a quest to clear out the bandit hideout? I'm not sure. Maybe that's a good idea. Anyway, we're just gonna do a nice little couch lance there. And that actually would have killed multiple people if I had continued the charge. So that was my mistake right there. But we can continue our couch lance, as you can see. There we go. Nice. And we did manage to kill yet another person. Can we actually do another one? No. Because I'm inaccurate. But yes. We would have been able to otherwise. It's actually really fun to do couch lances, actually. Surprisingly so, because usually I'm not a big fan. Usually I think to myself, oh, this is not very effective, doesn't seem to do really much, but because, you know, in the grand scheme of things, it does a huge amount of overkill. And that's pretty much all it does, you know what I mean? It literally hits someone for, you know, 500 damage. And you kind of think, okay, did I need 500 damage there to kill that guy? Not really. I only needed, you know, 80 or 100 or whatever. You know, depending on if you're attacking a guy and he's full HP or not. You know, because most of the time, enemies are either going to be full HP, which means that they're going to have around 100 to 120, dependent on who their lord is, if they have a lord, that is, anyway. And, or, you know, and or they're going to be injured, and they're going to, you know, have a little bit of less HP than their maximum, which obviously is going to make a big difference too. So there's all kinds of reasons. There's all kinds of reasons why it's probably a better idea to do it the other way. But, oh well, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. So I'm very interested to see how this is going to go when we actually have a much more significant amount of points in riding skill, because the higher percentage chance we have, the faster we're going to be able to kill enemies, and it's just going to be so much more fun as well. So let's use my charge here. I'm a little bit worried about this because I actually did not do a couch lance. I should have actually done that, but I actually forgot. So that's great. But I did end up killing someone, so I suppose that's not all terrible, is it? And we are actually killing things quite fast here. Surprisingly enough, I mean, usually I would need a spear or something a little bit shorter to be able to do damage, because it's just a lot easier to handle. Because lances are very much unwieldy, in my opinion, at least. And oh yeah. Actually, I wanted to mention something. Someone mentioned something about the bear or something on our banner or something like that. I don't know. I didn't really understand the comment, to be honest. But the fact is, I just wanted to mention this because I don't know whether you know, but the reason why I choose the bear as our icon on the banner is because our name's Beartild. The clan name is Beartild. You see, that's the that is the main reasoning behind it. Nothing more complicated than that. But yes, I thought it was a little strange, considering I have been naming people that for well over 12 years now, isn't it? Wait, no. Yes, I think 12 years. Yes. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, let's see. What do I want to? Yeah, you know what? I am actually going to be speccing into two-handed now. Let's do that. And we obviously leveled up so we can get another point in this, which means that my knight troops gain some polearm skill, which is always good. I can always use polearm skill. More of them can be more damaging, and they can absolutely murder all things that they come up against. And obviously we are fighting against beastmen right now, so I do have to be a little bit careful considering I don't have a shield. Let's use knightly charge. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, that has to be the funniest thing I've ever seen. Okay, yeah, that was absolutely... that has to be one of the worst couch lances of all time. But the funny thing about that couch lance is that that guy that I killed with it, I literally just ran into... Like, he ran into me, basically. I didn't run into him. Which made it even funnier. That's the reason why I thought it was funny. But, yeah, that was pretty special, I gotta say. That was pretty special. Anyway, there you go. That is indeed a victory for us. And we are indeed close, by the looks of things... Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. We are indeed close, and this is a really cool thing, by the way. We are close to a Beastman hideout, and that means there's going to be so many Beastmen available, which will indeed then translate directly into renown gains. And that's obviously what we want. We want as many and as much renown to come our way as possible. So let's actually just get rid of a couple of these guys, get these instead. There we go, fantastic. And we got some more loot as well. And yeah, so basically someone also said that there is a necromancer. We need to get a necromancer companion, because apparently necromancer companions are really, really good to generate dark energy. And I'm very much looking forward to that. So yes, I will do that. Thank you. Thank you for the recommendation. Because obviously I've never played one of these before, and I have no idea what the dichotomy is like, because obviously they do use dark energy, and that is kind of an unusual thing for a human faction to use, but there you go. Anyway, let's just sell all this. Oh, another 3,500. Actually, pretty crazy. You know what? It may be good. It might be a good idea for me to get a shield. What do you think? Should I get a shield? Should I get a cavalry shield? A horseman's kite shield? Why not? Let's get one of those. There we are. Nice. 6,000. 6,000 we just received. Very good. Oh, yes. That is wonderful. Oh, we can actually recruit from here? Oh, yes, we can recruit from here. Okay, so what do we get? What are these guys? Okay, they level up into Beast Slayers of Baston. Yes, okay, fine. That's great. Good for you. Unfortunate for me, but I'm not actually going to be taking those. Mostly because I'm looking for, well, primarily noble troops, of course. But also I'm looking for cavalry. Cavalry is where it is at. So if I can do that, now that we're kind of doing a little bit better in regards to our money situation, we should be, you know, not too bad, not too bad. You know, not super, super awful anymore in terms of our cash. And we can now start doing some auto-resolves, and this is obviously where it begins. This is indeed where it begins. The enormous amount of auto-resolving that I am no doubt going to be doing off-screen. Because I really, well, it's probably not the best idea for me to show that continuously, because it is just me doing auto-resolves, and that's not the most fun thing to watch, is it? It's not really that fun for me to actually do either, but, you know, sometimes you do have to do a little bit of that stuff. So let's actually just go in here against these guys. I mean, the funny thing is, I actually really enjoy playing this character, because it is fundamentally very, very different from the others that we played, because obviously we played a warrior priest. Warrior priest didn't really stay on his horse that much, because why would he? You know, there's there's very little reason for him to do that. I'm actually not entirely sure. Why am I not using my shield? Am I an idiot? Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay, no, this is not gonna work. Okay, I need to actually do something a little bit different here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go all the way back here, and then we're going to zoom towards them and absolutely murder them all. Ah, yes, look at that. I got 10,000 kills. Yes, that was wonderful. Yes. Oh well, never mind. I mean, at the very least, we are leveling up our polearm skill a little bit, and I guess that's good enough, but I would like to actually fight some beastmen instead, so I think we'll probably try to find some more of those. Alright, so what better way to cut our teeth on than a Bretonnian tournament? Yes. If we can actually even win this. I mean, this is going to be kind of harsh in my opinion. I mean, obviously we got, you know, relatively standard lancers here. Not sure if this is going to... Ooh, that was a nice hit. You must dismount. Okay. Do I have... Yes, I do have a sword. Hello there, sir. I have 0 in one-handed skill, so you go first. Wow, this is kind of like... well, I don't even know what this is like, to be honest, but this feels like... It feels like hitting this guy with like a paper bag or something. How did I even kill this guy with only 7 in one-handed? You see that? You see exactly what I'm talking about? That is insane. What even happened with that? That is crazy. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to aim at this guy this time. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'll just aim at the horse again then, apparently. I am not very good with the lancers, apparently. But this guy is indeed a foot squire this time, so he is going to be a lot more difficult than the other fellow. Or... Yes, there we go. Got him. There we go. Okay, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. All right, although it was a little bit, gotta say, a little bit close. A little bit close for my liking. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, once again, the horse has been eliminated. Not exactly my intention, but yeah, I guess that's what happens when you're not very much used to lancing. So I just need to basically increase the height. Increase the height of our strike. And that's going to be enough. Okay, this guy is actually going to kill me, I think. Because he... Oh no, I can hit him in the head. Okay, never mind, never mind. Okay. Yeah, he just basically rolled over right there. He was just rolling over like no one's business. I don't even understand why he did that, but yeah, okay. So let's try this. Nice, he's dead. There you go. You see exactly what I'm talking about? As soon as we made that small modification, as in just, you know, just aiming slightly, just a little bit, you know, just a little bit upwards, that is all we required. And that was it. That was a victory for us. A very, very nice victory, if I do say so myself. All right, so yeah, the reason why I wanted to do that, by the way, is because I saw that we were really, really close to getting to the next clan tier, and we are now clan tier 1, which means that we can now become, you guessed it, we can now become a mercenary, which I'm actually kind of thinking that it would be a pretty good idea to do so, because if we do become a mercenary, every single thing we fight is going to give us cash. Every single thing that we can potentially do is going to be amplified. So we're going to be getting things that are actually much, much better than we otherwise would get normally. So we're going to have more targets, we're going to have more opportunities for renown, and so on and so forth. So what we're going to do is I'm going to head back to the castle here, and we're going to see if maybe I can become a mercenary with them. I mean, I have pretty decent cash as it is, as you can clearly see right here. We have 18,700, which is pretty cool. You know, that's not a bad amount, you know, for such an early stage in the game. However, it could be better, couldn't it? It could be better. So I have no idea who actually leads this faction, by the way. So let me actually just have a look. Okay, Dukedom. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, the Serpent. Ooh, scary, scary. Okay, where are you, sir? He's only 24, it says. Wow. Okay, where do we go? Where do we go? Ah, over here. Okay, so he's currently near here. Okay, you better be coming my way, sir. You better be coming my way, because I want to speak to you immediately. And I'm going to ask you for a job. That's basically what I'm asking him. No, he's moved. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Let me see. Last seen near this place. Is he inside? No, it still says he's near this place. Is he inside? It doesn't say that he's inside. Huh. No, it says there's no one in here, but it says he's nearby. That's kind of annoying, isn't it? Alright, so basically what I'm going to do now is instead I'm literally just going to ask one of their vassals. As you can see, yeah, this seems to be working absolutely fine. 920. That is... Oh, that is so good. That is so fantastically good. Unfortunate... Oh my... Yeah, okay, so they're basically at war against pretty much everyone around them right now. No wonder they want me to join for 920 per influence point. I mean, really, they're going to be paying me so much cash, if I can actually do anything, that is, which is going to be a bit of a tall order, because I don't really have a significant amount of power at the moment, which is quite funny in itself. Oh, these guys literally just gave up? Are you serious? That is not very useful, actually. Alright, well... Oh, there's a caravan. I wouldn't mind fighting that caravan. Do you think I can actually win against this caravan? That's the funny thing about caravans in the Old Realms, and indeed in Warsword Conquest as well. Caravans are actually surprisingly tough. Okay, so I'm moving at 4.3. This is not going to work, so I'm going to have to get away from here, because this guy is going to chase me off right now. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to make it, unfortunately. Yeah, it's because we have way too many way too many prisoners. So I think what I should do is go into the tavern real fast first. Oh no, we've got another enemy? Oh, okay. Well, this is going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so let's just sell all of this. That's another 2,000. We don't have enough for a companion yet. Okay, here we go. Ooh, they actually have more damage than we do. Okay, so I decided, you know what, after a little bit of deliberating, I thought, yeah, okay, fine. Let's go in. Let's go in and see what we can do. Because I was partially thinking, you know what, maybe this is just not worth it. But then I thought, well, if we are able to achieve victory here, which is obviously pretty difficult as it is, but if we are, this is going to be the start of a snowball effect. And once we've done that, well, then things are going to get a little bit better, and things are going to get even more powerful for us. So let's try it out and see what happens. Okay, so I'm basically just going to move my forces ahead here, and we are just going to, I think we're probably just going to charge, but I'm going to get my forces over here, because I don't want them to just randomly run in there, you know, however. We are going to make it a little bit more effective than that, thank you very much. So let's go and charge in now. And I'm going to go and do a little bit of a couch lance here as well. That guy is dead. No, the horse is dead, unfortunately. Not him. But we have distracted and indeed made it very, very hard for the enemy to actually do anything right now, which is great. Let's kill that guy. Or not kill him, but try to do some damage in general. Nice, nice. Okay, kills across the board right here. Yeah, no. I don't even know why I was worried. I really have no idea why I was worried. I should really just trust my instinct, to be honest, because I thought to myself way before we even saw their composition, I was pretty confident in my army. My army is looking really, really good right now. And the main reason for that is because I've obviously just been recruiting, you know, nobles. I've just been recruiting nobles basically across the board. And they are just fundamentally so much better than pretty much every other unit that you can find. And, I mean, it proves it. Look at this. This is just, yeah, there you go. It's just easy mode. You know, we've done it. We've just absolutely done it. And I don't even have to worry about anything right now. So, yeah, I'm just going to speed the rest up. They are obviously going to finish up the rest of them. And we basically lost 0 people. And I think that might be, is that because we took the aggressive stance in the beginning? Because that might very well be the case. I'm actually not sure. Anyway, we do have this, which I think I might like to get. A Bretonnian Squire mount. I think that sounds pretty cool. And we'll otherwise just take the rest. And then, because we are right next to our town, I am immediately just going to go in there. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to go in there, and you can see how much money we're making right now. 3,200 every single day. Obviously, that is not going to remain that way, but look at how many prisoners we can sell. We got another 2,600. We got a bunch of really, really cool things here. There's even a Lordly Bretonnian shield, which I am indeed going to be using, and we could sell the rest of that stuff too. And then, on top of all of that stuff, they have a bunch of random resources that we were able to pillage as well, including some velvet and some oil and huge amounts of date fruit by the looks of things, which is indeed fantastic. That is so much better. And we just made 10,000 from the loot. So, you know, to reiterate, we made 3,000 from this day's wages only from being a mercenary. We made another 2,500 from the prisoners, and then we made another 10,000. So we basically made 16,000, maybe a slight bit more than that, just by doing that very small engagement against a caravan. And that's why I said, yeah, snowball effect. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It is so incredibly impactful if you get just a little bit lucky. It's not even that, you know, just get a little bit lucky, and then you are going to be off to the races, as it were. And that's exactly what happened. So I'm going to continue leveling up roguery here, because I am actually leveling up roguery in general by, as you see here, every melee kill gives roguery XP. So obviously I'm going to try to do that. And we are just going to continue putting our career points where they're supposed to go. And let's actually see. Do you think I can go and attack these guys? I don't even know whether I should, because there are vassals in the area and they're just gonna try to do the same thing, and that's not exactly great. Yeah, I mean, sometimes this is actually also a funny detail. If you see that a caravan is moving relatively slowly, they have a lot of loot. That's basically how that works. They have a lot of loot. So, you know, generally if you see some, you know, some caravan like that, then go for them. Yes, go for them and you'll probably get paid. You'll probably get a lot of cash from that. All right, yeah. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. And we're hopefully going to be able to recruit some additional people. Unfortunately, I'm getting to these villages a little bit too late because my vassals all around us here are seemingly wanting to recruit from them as well, which is rather annoying. But, you know, that's how it goes. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.